Good morning, everyone. I was outside this morning, sitting down, um, thinking about the things that's going on in the world. Also, just praying and being, quiet, talking to the Lord. I'm hoping that everybody's having a blessing, safe day, and just keeping your mind um, in a happy and a good place. Think on things that are good and are lovely and a good report. um, Casting down imaginations and vain imaginations. Um, so it's good to renew your mind with the Word of God or pick up a book and read and just cut off the TV sometimes and cut off the other shows that don't really give you any joy or any happiness or any gladness. I'm coming back on YouTube. I've been off for a while, um, and I decided to come back on and do a short video of what's been going on in my garden with my fruit trees, my Fruitopia. Um, I've got quite a bit happening on my fruit trees. You can see in the background my the fig trees, the pear trees. I didn't have a good harvest on my plum trees because the tree needs to be kind of treated or some things done to it. So for that reason, I didn't show it this year. Also, I had some situations that come up on the nectarine trees. I had, what is it called? Brown rot. And so it was loaded, but I lost a lot of them because I didn't spray as much. I'm finding out with home gardens, you must spray a lot. You must spray and get rid of the excess droppage that's on your tree. I saw Homestead Heart's video, and shout out to Homestead Heart with her peach tree, Big Bertha. I have one peach tree too. I don't name any of my trees, but anyway, they excuse me, it's in my eye. The peach tree, it had lots of fruit on it, and they got pretty big size. And I got some fruit off of it, but I had some brown rot because they're close to my nectarine trees. So I need to spray them and treat them a lot more. And that's the reason why they say when you have a home garden, sometimes it's it's a lot you have to do to in order for the trees to really produce like they should, and you to have a yield that you should. It's because a lot of times people don't want to invest in those sprays and different things or organic stuff that they have to do to try and make the trees really prolific and really produce a lot. So um, yeah, but other than that, and I lost my male kiwi. I think I put it too close. I had bought two, but I tried one and I put it close, and then I moved the distance for my kiwi and ended up putting the other one still too close. For some reason, they just don't do good close up together. So you really have to put them far apart. So for that reason, I lost my kiwi. But it's all in the process. It's all really just in learning how to maneuver what works in your garden, what area works good, what sun, what shade, if you have partial shade or not enough shade. So for that reason, that's the reason why I did that. But yeah, I just want to let you know what was going on in my garden. We're still getting a lot of yield. If you can see, I don't know if you can see in the background, that's another plum tree that I planted, and it is huge. I did have plums out there. That was like a yellow plum that came off of that one this year. And I have some, um, I bought some persimmon trees. So I have like 3 persimmon trees, and um, 2 of them are loaded. One of them doesn't have any fruit on it, and which is okay. And that one, the little one you can see is really small, and the other one that's wrapped up around the pole is really tall. I actually got that at a grower near me, and the grower said, "Okay, you got to cut it back. You got to cut it back because I got it at a discount." You know, guys, you know, when you can find a discount, you get a discount. So I got a discount on the tree, and I said, Shh, I'm not cutting it back. You know, because that's when you cut it back. Sometimes you lose the chance of it producing, and it stunts the growth sometimes with it being transplanted or put in a new ground, and you got to wait a year or wait 2 years before you sometimes, you know, get it stronger to start producing. So for that reason, I didn't cut it back. Um, but anyway, so it's doing good. It's really, you know, other than I had to like tie it up to support it. But sometimes, you know, you might have to do those kind of things if you want, you know, to see how it's really going to do or produce. And then later on, you can cut it. And, you know, once it starts to get, you know, branches on it or whatever, you can trim it. You know, don't be so quick to trim your trees, you know, even if they're small, you know, um, too much, because sometimes I think we stun our trees and make them stay in a certain length or a certain size. You know, we kind of just got to let it do its thing with nature and then begin to kind of trim it back. Um, that's just my point of view. You know, I'm not a specialist, you know, and that's just, you know, all this is my point of view and what's working for me in my garden. So everybody can kind of do what works for them, or, you know, you know, seek out growers and horticulturists and, um, you know, specialists, you know, that can really help you to make your garden work for you. You know, we are on YouTube, you know, we just give you what's working for us and some things to try. I mean, there are some people have specialties that are on YouTube that really know what they're doing. And I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying what's working for me, you know, so it is working. So, yeah. But anyway, well, thank you guys for watching. And I'll go through and show you some pics of some things happening in the garden. Bye.